Hello, I'm Michaela Stokely. Are you Marley Cobb?
Yeah.
I will be your clinician today. I just want to let you know I'm in my first year in the Human Services program at Western Washington University, and I am studying case management and counseling. And just prior to the meeting, I want to have you sign the HIPAA, HIPAA, which is the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability form. And this form is just an agreement between me, your clinician, and then you, the client. And it discloses the PHI, which is the Protected Health Information, which is just an agreement of the privacy and the confidentiality of what you say to me will stay in this room and will just stay with me. However, I do want to mention that you can trust me with any information or any disclosures you want to give to me, but because of mandatory reporting, I will have to report any suspicions I have of you being harm to yourself or the people around you, or if you mentioned any kind of abuse that you've been through or people you know, I do have to report that, just to let you know. And then there should have been a lot of forms sent to you in the mail, including the input form, and there is a form that states that your client writes. You don't need to sign it or anything. Just go ahead and review that so you know what happens if something in the court of law or something like that. It's helpful to review. So tell me about yourself. Why are you here today?
Cool. I'm here because I have a crappy roommate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I can explain why she's crappy.
Okay, go ahead.
So I've lived with the same people now for 3 years, my 3rd year living with them, and I have 2 roommates. I didn't really want to live with them again, but it was convenient.
Yeah.
Just because we've already lived together before and all that stuff, so I just stayed, and I regret that now. So yeah, both my roommates went downtown. We're all 21 and older. They went downtown one night. I didn't know. One of them came back and was just like totally out of it, like totally weird, different demeanor, and acting funny, crying. I'd never seen her cry before, all this stuff. So I was trying to take care of her. She wouldn't really respond to me. Anyways, I assumed that my other roommate was at work so one roommate that came home, we'll just call her Jennifer. And the other roommate we'll call Sarah. Sure, yeah. So Sarah, I assumed was at work, because she usually works at night, and Jennifer goes downtown by herself a lot. So anyways, I'm taking care of Jennifer. Anyway, she eventually goes to bed. I go to bed. It's all fine. The next morning, I wake up, and we're all trying to piece together what happened the night before, and we decided that Jennifer and Sarah had gone downtown. Didn't know that Sarah had also gone downtown, and they were drugged. Yeah,
Okay.
it's actually true. So watch your drinks. Yeah, and so then my roommate Sarah got mad. Well, okay. Anyways, then we go and do Thanksgiving stuff, and the 3 of us went to Sarah's house for Thanksgiving, like with her family and stuff. Okay. After that, we come back. The whole time that we're there, Sarah's just being weird, and then she just stops talking to me, so she gives me the silent treatment. My other roommate Jennifer tells me that Sarah's mad at me because I didn't call her that night to see if she was okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And that she's really upset about it and that I should apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm like, okay, that's fine and all, but she hasn't spoken to me in a couple weeks now, and she's not particularly nice, and I'm like, if she has an issue and is upset with something, she could come tell me, but she didn't, so I don't feel responsible to go apologize for not being her mom.
Right.
Anyways, so I got the silent treatment for about 3 months, and then one night I went to bed early and they thought I was out of the house. So I laid in bed and listened to them talk crap about me for like 45 minutes. And then I came out of my bedroom and I was like, let's have a chat. And then Sarah just went off on me for like 30, 45 minutes, just basically yelling at me. Jennifer just sat there quietly. And then I cried myself to sleep that night. And then later, I just was like avoiding Sarah. And later in the week, Jennifer was like, hey, like, you need to apologize. And I haven't apologized because I don't think I'm in the wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's really awkward.
Yeah, for sure. So since that happened 3 months ago?
Well, they got drugged about 3 months ago, yeah.
Okay.
But the whole blow up
Yeah.
happened after winter break.
After winter break.
So in the past like month-ish.
Okay.
Mm.
And since then, have you noticed that maybe are you being distracted from school, or like how is this affecting you as a person?
I feel stressed when I'm at home.
Mm-hmm.
I have definitely like been trying to spend as much time as I can not being home.
Yeah.
I have my own bedroom, which is nice, so when I am home I tend to just like hibernate in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's like there's this common living room area that I don't ever get to hang out in because the two of them are there, and if they're there I don't feel like safe or comfortable to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have to like schedule my time differently so I'm in the kitchen when they're not in the kitchen. And you know, there's just like other issues that I feel like now I can't bring up because they're always gonna like hold this above me, like, well, you didn't apologize. I'm like, well, you know, if you want me to check if you're okay, and then you should tell me you're going downtown. Like, I'm not your mom.
Yeah. No.
So yeah, it's definitely made my life more stressful.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What I want to do today is focus on your strengths. Like, what if you were in this situation before, or any kind of situation with people that you lived with, or like your friends, that maybe problems, not obviously problems like being drugged and not being confronted about it, arise, but maybe other issues with your friends in the past. Like, what were your strengths when you were in arguments with your friends, and how'd you get past them? Like, as you as a person, like, what helps you get past those?
I feel like I'm usually pretty good at like hearing people out and listening to their side and trying to like understand why someone else might be upset, or like see it from their point of view, because I think there's like two sides to every story. So I think that's been helpful, but I've like really struggled to do that in this case because I just felt like my roommate went and told a bunch of other people that she was upset with me, and her idea of dealing with that was to give me the silent treatment. And I didn't think that was very fair. And I don't think I'm responsible to like apologize to something if you haven't even ever expressed that you feel I'm in the wrong, you know?
For sure.
So I've like struggled with that in this case, but usually that's my strength.
Okay. Well, we are almost out of time today, so I'm gonna have your homework be, if you want to continue talking with me specifically, I want you to go home and write out for the rest of the week strengths that you think are applicable to this situation, and then next time when we come in, we're gonna apply those to this situation. Very nice meeting.
Okay, nice. That was good.